We're back. I don't know why we're like this.
Because
I
it's fun.
I didn't even know what you were talking about. Okay.
Oh, right. Because you actually haven't seen Austin Powers, have you?
I still have not. No.
I think it's actually from that. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, it is. It's from Austin Powers Gold member.
Mm.
It's because the way the guy talks, it's really weird. So instead of saying tight, he says toit.
Oi.
And he says faja or something like that instead of father.
Okay. Is he
Anyways.
foreign?
Yeah, I don't remember what it is. But I'm gonna make you watch those at some point.
Oh my god.
This must be it.
You're probably not gonna find them nearly as hilarious as I will, but I'm gonna make you watch them at some point.
We're just gonna check on the settings. They reset. God damn it.
Rude.
There we go.
How
Alright.
dare you?
How dare you? Wait. Save over it. Saves it like an actual, like, text file. I've just never seen that in, like, a game ever. That it's that low tech of just being like, yeah, we're actually gonna go into your, like, folder. You're gonna
Top
see
quality
that.
jank.
Yeah. Top quality jank. Oh.
Blake. Alright then.
Wait, let's go look at his car first. Maybe we can nick something. What?
True.
Hold
true.
on. Oh boy. Go look at his car.
No, I don't think so.
Mr. Blake's vehicle really is a vintage car, that's for certain.
No. Not today, apparently. Alright.
Mr. Blake?
Yes.
Hello.
My name's Brent Halligan. I'm a detective from Scotland Yard. I have a few questions I need to ask you.
Scotland Yard? What's this about? Is something wrong?
I'd rather we discuss this in
Wrong.
private. Do you mind if I come in?
I'm not sure. What's happened? Is there a problem with one of my publications?
No, sir. I'm investigating a murder case. Perhaps you could help me? It really won't take very long.
Murder? Awful. But what's it got to do with me?
Mr. Blake, I'd really prefer it if we could go somewhere a little more private. May I come in?
I mean,
Yes,
he's like
certainly.
a private cottage.
Come on in.
Very private already.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he lives alone as well.
Yeah.
Grandfather clock. Alright.
An old pendulum
Turn the
clock
lights off.
with a
Add
Roman
some,
face.
Add some ambiance, yeah.
Yeah.
Do it.
Mr. Blake seems to be a man of taste. Still, I wouldn't buy a thing like that.
Yeah, but we've
Okay.
established we are not a man of taste.
We are definitely not a man of taste.
We are horrible kleptomaniacs that drug homeless people to steal their change. apparently.
Yeah, we are not the standard. We should be standing for ourselves here.
A lot of books.
Whoa. Music.
The music?
What was that? Oh, okay. I thought because I clicked the
This
thing.
music is
and the-
intense for this room. What is happening? Also, that
They're almost
blue
all
book, that
historical
solid
works.
blue book, is like really jumping out at me.
This one or this one over
The bright one. That's yeah,
Books.
that one.
A lot of books.
here? Yeah, this feels like a secret door.
Yeah, somewhere. Secret
Alright.
tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, let's go.
Well, chat doesn't get to see the wonderful globe
Oh.
spin.
Right.
Yep.
Wait.
I can't believe this game.
Animation.
Animation just doesn't capture. Because I'm guessing it's a different EXE that Streamlabs is like, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, probably.
You're the author of a book on Druids, am I right?
Yes, quite correct. In fact, I'm just working on a revised version for the next edition. But what makes you so interested in my book?
I'm currently
And
investigating a series of
gesticulations.
murders in London. I've made some interesting discoveries that I'd like to discuss with you.
What series of murders are we talking about?
The skeleton murders. You may have read about them in the papers.
Oh, yes. Of course. A terrible business.
Mr. Blake, I believe there may be some sort of ritual behind these murders.
Well, what makes you think that?
Dr. Turner from the Anthropological Museum in Oxford examined one of the last victim's bones.
Music.
She found residual traces of gold on it and round notches.
Round
No.
notches, you say?
Yes. Does that mean anything to you? Doesn't your book on Druids mention ritual killings for which a golden sickle was used?
True. Are you saying these murders are based on the same ritual?
That's what I've come to ask you.
That's impossible. It can't be true. It's... My God. It would be unthinkable. It would confirm all my translations. I've been researching the history of the Druids for 30 years now, but I've never yet found proof of my greatest fears.
Your greatest fears?
Yes, the perfection of the final ritual. The final confirmation
The final
of the
ritual.
Druids'
Dun,
power.
dun. That's when the piano should come in. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Like,
Yeah, right?
I couldn't
Missed
time it.
opportunity.
I also like that the music does just stop after a while, because it happened in the other place. Would you ask about the final ritual or the Druids?
Either one, really.
Tell me more about the Druids.
Well, the Druids were Celtic priests. They were highly respected scholars, responsible for preserving the Celtic religion and science. Their main tasks included conducting sacrificial rituals, medicine, astronomy, and justice. Experts now believe that Druidism began in ancient Britain and spread from there to the European continent, especially to Gaul. The first definite evidence of the Druids' existence goes back to 500 BC.
That's a long time ago.
Quite. And for at least 500 years from then on, the Druids were the most important class of Celtic society.
What happened then?
Well, with Britain and Gaul being conquered by the Romans, the Druids were quickly suppressed. Their doctrine was abolished and replaced by Roman tenets. In the end, Christianity took over. And by around 1000 AD, Druidism seems to have vanished.
Okay.
What did the Druids and their followers believe in?
Well, that's not so very easy to explain. Like the Romans and the Greeks, the Celts had a number of gods to whom various functions were ascribed. They paid homage to these gods with rituals and sacrifices. Many of their
As
cult
most religions
rituals were
do.
performed for
Yep.
the stars and the four elements:
Especially back then.
fire, water,
Yep.
air, and earth. Their religious acts always took place
Everything
in
changed when the
forests,
Fire Nation
usually in a
attacked.
clearing or at some other
Mm,
prominent
mhm. It
location.
really did.
The Druids didn't start building their temples until they had met the Romans.
Man, it seems like this man could go on for years about these Druids. He's read a few
I mean, he's
Wikipedia
been
articles.
studying them for 20, 30 years, I think he said.
Yeah. What were they like?
I would say just, the final
What's
ritual.
this final ritual all about?
This is the text I wrote down during my travels through England and France. You know, when you travel through
France.
the country, you can feel that many locals still believe in the old Celtic customs. A group of farmers in the south of England let me copy the inscriptions on a megalith that stands in a field there. They claim that there used to be a huge Druid temple close to their house, but there's nothing left of it now. Whatever. I managed to translate the text, at least in part.
Okay, Mr. Blake, please come to the point. What does it say?
It says that the last of the Druids saw the fall of their priesthood coming in the year 1000 AD. In the confusion surrounding the final destruction of the order, a demonic superior Druid seized power, using his knowledge of Druid magic, not for the good of his people and to honor the gods, but to submit all of mankind to his rule. In order to secure the survival of the Druids' tradition, and to complete his devilish work, he organized a final ritual, transferring the knowledge and power of the last of the Druids to 5 infants. These infants have always been referred to as the inheritors.
Go on.
The inscription says that the ritual was not entirely completed. I've not yet been able to discover why. But from what I've learnt, the inheritors are strong and powerful enough to one day complete the ritual by themselves.
Okay. Damn.
And before we are one of the babies.
Yeah. I mean, do we really know what he was like or how old this guy is?
True. True.
Our character, I mean, not
We don't know anything before the waking up today.
before drugging ourselves. Was, I mean, we've probably done that
Before
one too many
drinking.
times that we don't remember at this point, right? Oh god.
Boy.
Yeah. This is kind of interesting though. I'm kind of into it. So the inheritors are the children that we saw in the opening cutscene.
Yeah.
But the druids, you were right. Technically, you were saying that druids before the stream. You were saying druids weren't really that evil, but because they were kind of saying this final ritual was like devised by a devilish druid who wanted all this power, so it makes sense that
This one
this is
druid
just
was like, fuck everybody and
evil,
everything.
evil druid.
What do these murders
have to do with the myth?
do?
Right.
I can't put
What
two
have
and
these
two
murders got
together,
to do with the
apparently.
myth?
Well, that's just it, Mr. Halligan. I haven't told you the whole story yet.
There's more?
Yes.
Oh my god.
The
Tell us the whole
inscriptions
story.
explain that the Druids' inheritors require the
Story
life
time.
force of other people to complete the ritual.
I see. And how do they do that?
According to legend, the flesh has to be cut off the bones of living humans and to be eaten. Only then
Oh,
can
we
the
know
life
who one
force
of those
be
people are.
transferred.
You mean the
Yeah.
victims of these skeleton murders were practically eaten alive by cannibals?
By Druids. Yes.
I don't believe it.
Is
The
there a
worst
difference
is
at
yet
this
to come,
point?
Mr. Halligan.
What? What
They're
could possibly be worse than
cannibalistic
that?
druids.
If such skeletons have been found in London, bearing marks of a golden sickle, it can only mean one thing. The inheritors are preparing for the perfection of their final ritual.
Which means?
The myth says, once the ritual has been completed, the world will become a place governed by
evil.
Dark magic will be unleashed upon the world, and mankind will have but one choice: to obey or to die.
Great. And you really believe all that?
I believe it's possible. You know, Mr. Halligan, I'm not a superstitious man, but I've spent enough time studying Druidism to know that more goes on between heaven and earth than we can possibly imagine.
I quite agree.
You see, and the skeletons that have been found within the past few months fit in perfectly with the Druids' sacrificial rites. The day of the ritual's perfection is drawing near. Of that I'm certain. What we're looking at right now is just the beginning. Before we're through, more people will die, and the inheritors will soon be strong enough.
What can we do about it?
Time is running out, Mr. Halligan. You must find the inheritors and put them out of action.
That's a freaking task and a half.
Where's our scientist friend? He's one of them for sure.
Yeah, we know one of them. He was like, "Oh, that dead body that's been like stripped of flesh. That reminds me of a picnic I had as a family." I'm like, "What?
Right?
What a
What kind of picnics have you been having?
That's an easy
fucking
thing
weirdo?
to say.
Like,
But how
Oh.
can I?
There may be a way. During my latest research, I came across something very interesting. If the story I've heard is true, then there's a certain item that was extremely important for the ritual 1,000 years ago.
What is it?
A piece of jewelry mentioned in the old inscriptions. The amulet of transformation. You should try to gain possession of that amulet.
The amulet of transformation? What's its purpose?
I don't know, Mr. Halligan.
transforming
Nobody does.
you."
All I do know is that the myth says it's important for the completion of the ritual. If you find the amulet, you may be able to prevent the ritual.
Or I lead them right to it
Okay.
if they know I'm on their case.
How did you find out about the amulet?
My work led to the discovery of a connection between the Druids of Gaul and Britain. It seems there was a small group of British Druids who fled to France when the ritual failed.
What for?
I don't know. Maybe they wanted to save the amulet. I found out that a 13th century despotic French nobleman somehow gained possession of the amulet. I found a picture of him in an old archive.
Really? Let me see.
Fantastic.
Great. Got it.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Definitely no exactly who that is.
Yeah.
Totally.
Well, he doesn't look particularly friendly. Was he a druid?
Well, he must have had something to do with the Druids, but I really can't tell you how he gained possession of the amulet. However, he is the only clue that I can possibly give you. As to the whereabouts of the amulet, I suggest that you make your way to Carmore. With any luck, you may find more clues leading to the amulet there.
Are we going to France? Wow. Alright.
Okay then.
All right, Mr. Blake. I'll get going immediately.
Take care of yourself, Mr. Halligan. Good luck.
And we're just not.
And
oh,
we're done.
Okay.
And bye, sir. That's it. Wow. Alright. I guess
Interesting.
we can, to the frog place. Alright. Let us go to France from wherever we are. Quiet spot in England. Portsmouth. That's the dock. Oh, okay, alright.
I love how there's no like consultation of whether we should actually go or not. We're just wasting the precinct's resources to go to France on a whim.
We are wasting so much time. I swear to Christ.
Baguette. Oh, oui, oui.
Oh, wait, wait.
I'm assuming that goes back.
Oh, no.
Hello,
maybe not.
Captain.
Bonjour.
Do you know the castle?
Castle of Carmores.
Do you know the castle of Carmore? I say,
I might.
What?
He
Well,
doesn't-
do you know the castle? What?
well, do you know the
Captain?
castle or don't you?
Okay.
When are you leaving?
When are you leaving for Portsmouth?
In 2 hours. Are you coming?
Right. Okay. We've got 2 hours.
No, I think I'll stay here for a bit.
Very well.
Bye, bitch.
Okay.
Talk to the fisherman. See if he's got.
To the
anything going
fisherman,
on.
yeah. Hello.
Good day to you, monsieur.
Shush, 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 silence.
What?
Which way is the
Where's the castle?
Tell me, my good man.
He's not
where's
gonna
the
whisper.
castle?
Castle? Oh,
That would've been
you mean the
hilarious.
burnt down mound of rubble on the outskirts of the village, I suppose.
Yes, that's it.
What do you want to go there for? There's nothing to see there.
I just want to take a look around. So, which way do I go?
Oh, that's simple. Just follow the road through the village, past the crossroads.
You don't
and
sound
straight
very
ahead.
French.
Keep going for about 3 kilometers, and you can't miss it.
Okay. It burnt
What do you
down?
know about the castle?
Yeah, what do
Burnt
you-
down. Yeah.
Either
Any
of
of them.
these.
really,
So
any
the
of
castle
three.
burnt down, did it?
Yes, that's right. I think it happened in some war or other, or during the Inquisition. But that was hundreds of years ago.
Okay.
What do you know
I'd
about the
say-
castle?
Ah, not much. It's supposed to have belonged to a rich family around here many centuries ago. As a child, I used to play in the ruins with my friends.
He's
but it's
not very
really safe
French
to walk around
sounding.
in the rubble.
Why is that?
It's in danger of collapsing, my friend. Anyway, it's pretty creepy out there, especially in the cemetery. There's not much left of the castle nowadays. Local farmers use the ruin as a quarry when they need stones for their houses. There's just a few bits of rubble left, that's all.
Have you heard?
Have you ever heard of the Lord of the Castle of Carmore?
Yes, of course. My parents used to tell me about him in order to scare me when I wouldn't go to bed. For the children of Carmore, the Lord was a kind of bogeyman, you know. Our parents used to tell
Oh.
us horror stories about him.
What did they say?
That villagers used to
Interesting.
vanish, that the Lord would catch and kill little children. They told
Eat them?
me, Pierre, sleep now, or the Lord will come and get you. I remember it as if it had been yesterday.
What did people believe would happen? Was the Lord such an evil character?
Yeah.
Yeah, do the second one.
What did people believe would happen if the Lord came to get you?
You'd be killed and fed to the Lord's hounds. At least, that's what my parents told me.
That's not much of a bedtime story to tell a small boy.
True, but it worked. We kept away from the castle after dark, believe me.
Have you been as an adult?
Have you ever been to the castle as an adult?
Yes, a couple of times. We needed stones for our new stable. But I don't mind telling you, I wasn't too happy out there.
But why?
Was the Lord such an evil character then?
Oh, yes, so I've heard. They say he murdered his entire family, not to mention half the household. He was a madman, but I don't remember many details of the old stories.
Right? Have fun fishing, mate.
I have to go. Good luck with your fishing.
Thank you, thank you.
Well, okay.
Okay.
At least we know where the castle is.
I take it these drums contain fuel.
Kind of.
Okay.
A de chevaux. Probably the fisherman's.
A what? That's not what the subtitle
De
says.
chevaux. Probably the fisherman's.
A 2CB is what the subtitle says. A deux chevaux.
Okay.
He speaks more French than the Frenchman.
I don't think
Alright.
he's actually a Frenchman because he sounds British. So
He says Pierre. His name was Pierre, and he grew up here. I feel
Yeah.
like he is. Okay. Guess we can just go straight there, huh?
This must be the
yes,
castle.
Yeah.
Or rather what's left of it. Pretty creepy.
Creepy castle.
Right. What do we got? We got there.
Looks like
guess
this
you have
used
to
to be a
go-
tower.
Like,
Let's
it's
do this way. I'm so scared there's gonna be a pixel I'm gonna miss. Okay. Alright.
Yeah, like what?
Go down here? Isn't a point. Maybe I can go round?
Interesting.
Back and round.
You were saying that this was the first clue to finding the amulet.
Yes. I think. Do we have to come back at like nighttime or something?
Maybe. But I don't know how
Oh.
time.
Pass. Time would pass.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, there's nothing.
Is there a way to. Can we fish?
Looks like this used to be
pastime.
a tower. But it's not much left of the old walls. There's not much left of the old walls. There's not much left of the old walls.
Hmm.
Can you go in between? Yeah, no, there's nothing there. Never mind.
You won't even go over there. Alright. Maybe I missed something on the dock. Like.
Hello, Captain.
Bonjour.
How are you?
All right.
You're not being very talkative.
No.
Oh, well, thanks for the conversation.
You're welcome.
Alright.
I love that that's just an option you can do.
Yeah. God.
Hello, I'm back.
Damn quiet, I said. Are you trying to frighten the fish off?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean,
I
if
forgot.
I don't.
I was miles away. I've had a look round the area. I've been to the
Oh,
ruin.
okay.
And What do you think of our little village?
It's nice. But I've got a few more questions regarding our last talk.
Oh? Well, go ahead and ask, but please,
Quietly. Right?
precisely, my friend. You learn quickly.
He said mon ami, but he didn't say it. He just translated it. I'd like to speak about fishing.
I'd like to speak to you about fishing.
Sure.
What would you
why
like
not?
to know?
I like your fishing.
I like your fishing rod.
Sir.
I like your fishing rod.
It's
a
that
beauty.
kind of
Yes, nice, isn't it? It's an enhanced fiberglass telescope, ultralight 47, the latest model.
Damn. Very proud of it.
Do you
He's very
mind if
proud.
I hold your fishing rod for a while?
Mind if I
Yeah.
hold your fishing rod for a
Well,
while?
Sorry, my friend. It was
Bit
very
forward.
expensive. I spent 800 francs on it, and I'm not going to let anyone
Oh my god,
else
back
touch
when they
it.
used francs. Before the euro. My goodness. What are you planning
What
on?
are you planning to catch?
You may not believe me, but I've caught all kinds of things here. You know, I've caught pike 5 meters long, with eyes like plates and razor sharp teeth. That's why I bought
Not
this
that
rod.
this isn't
The last one was
interesting.
pulled clean out of my hands by one of those beasts.
You expect me to believe that?
Of course, it's the truth. I swear it. I even had some photos of one of those fish, but I'm afraid I lost them. They fell into the water. Right here.
And now there's not a shred of evidence to support your story. That is a pity.
Don't you believe me? Ask Capitaine Deneuve. He will confirm it.
Oh?
I often show him the fish that I catch.
Are we actually going to talk? The way to progress the game is to talk
It all
about
sounds
fish.
rather fishy to me.
I gotta say
Still
it.
sounds
so
rather
funny.
fishy to me.
My friend, you came to speak to me, not the other way around. If you're not going to believe me, you may as well leave me alone. I don't have to talk to you, you see.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
sorry.
I didn't mean to offend you.
Okay, all
Oh,
right.
you do exactly. what
Oh,
you're saying.
we
Thank you for
we
your
know,
assistance.
No
like,
problem.
Brett,
You're welcome.
you're just a bit of a dick. So, well, I guess the captain has something to say about the fish.
Hello, Captain.
Bonjour.
How are you?
All right.
This would be the way. I
You're
don't
not being
know.
very talkative.
No.
Talk about the fish.
Oh, well, thanks.
You're welcome.
Hello, Captain.
Is there like a
I
specific
guess-
order I have to do this?
Do you know the castle of Carmore? I say,
I might.
well, do you...
Yeah, I don't think there's anything. I think
You're not being
he's just.
No.
Oh, well,
You're welcome.
I guess I could go back to him and be like, he's not talking.
Well, I
I'm-
did ask
Damn
who is
quiet, I said.
Captain
Oh, I'm
whatever,
sorry.
so maybe
I've
it's
had
a
look.
different
And
person.
What do you
Yeah.
think of our little... Oh,
quietly.
precise.
Because, you know, we already don't have
Yeah.
many people to talk to.
I'd like...
What would you...
Good rod.
I think that's what you said. Can
I
I,
think
hold
it-
it for a while?
Do you mind
Yeah.
if...
So I spent 8...
Yeah. What are you planning on catching?
What do you...
That's why I bought...
Do you expect...
Of course. They fell in...
And now, that is a...
Don't you believe... Ask Capitaine...
Capitaine
Who is
Deneuve?
Cap-
Who's that?
Oh, you don't know him? He captains the ferry that brought
okay.
you here.
Okay.
He's over there, on board.
I should
He's
have asked that.
experienced a lot and has been all over the place. He knows a lot of stories. Incredible stories.
Oh? Like what, for example?
You'll have to ask him that yourself. I never really listen properly when he starts spinning his yarns. He's bound to tell you a story or two. You just have to know how to deal with him.
Okay. Very difficult
How
man,
to
then?
deal with him.
What do you mean?
How to deal with
Yeah.
him? What do you mean?
Not so loud, please.
Because of the fish?
No, because of Capitaine Deneuve. He might hear us.
And?
Look, I'll tell you something. Deneuve's a bit strange. He insists on being addressed by his
Oh,
title.
okay.
It's a, how do you call it? A peculiarity of his.
Oh? Why is that?
He's an old sea dog from a real old seafaring family. Some ancestor of his served in Napoleon's fleet.
Oh.
He himself used to go out to sea doing the real thing. Got a master's certificate and all that. Seen the world, so he says. These days he just captains the ferry. But he still insists on people using his title. He says his rank should still command people's respect.
Oh, well, if that's all, I don't mind. What do I have to call him then?
Monsieur le Capitaine Charles Deneuve. That's his full title.
Holy
He'll appreciate
shit.
that.
Got it. Thanks for the
Wow.
hint.
Okay.
Okay.
I have to
Right,
go.
now we know how to talk
Thank
to
you.
him.
Now we know how to talk to him. My god. Going to save.
Superiority complex.
I can't spell it. It's good.
Etiquette 101.
Yep.
Excuse me.
What?
Monsieur. Le Capitaine Charles
You're Monsieur
Deneuve.
le Capitaine Charles Deneuve, aren't you?
Yes, that is correct, my boy. Charles
Oh
Deneuve,
my-
Capitaine of the Merchant Navy
I
of
can't
France.
believe it.
How do you know my name?
I've been talking to a friend of yours, the fisherman over there at the jetty.
Pierre? Ah, yes, old Pierre. I expect he has been telling you about his pike, the one that was 5 meters long.
Yes, he did.
Was it real? I have to know.
You can. Is the story true?
I need to
Is his
know.
story true?
To be honest with you, my boy, Pierre tends to exaggerate a little, just like all fishermen. The pike was
Aw.
about 4.5 meters long.
Okay.
No more than that.
Okay, fair dues. At least we know.
Pierre says you're from Carmore, like he is. Is that true?
Yes, that's right. I grew up here. As a youngster, I wanted to be a fisherman and used to work on my father's trawler. Later, I went to naval college to become a captain of the Merchant Navy of France. I have a small house at the end of the road, just behind Francois' Bistro.
Way to
Eh.
dox yourself there, dude.
Yeah. I feel like we could just.
You used to work for the
Okay.
Merchant Navy.
Yes. I have been to practically every single port all over the world, from New York to Zanzibar, from Rotterdam to Cape Town. I have sailed all known and unknown oceans, rivers, backwaters, lakes, and canals. I have seen things no other man on earth has ever seen.
Sounds exciting.
Yes. But all that was a long
You
time
know, the end of time may
years'
be
time,
upon
I shall
us,
retire
and the
and begin
druids may
working
be
on my
destroying the world
memoirs.
as we speak, so.
Yeah, but we're just casually having a conversation. It's fine. It's
I'm-
fine. It's
I'm
okay.
just gonna
Your
keep
memoirs.
going.
That sounds interesting.
Oh, yes, my boy. I've seen a lot, you know. Disasters, storm tides, elements, mysteries.
Really? Won't you tell me more?
I have seen ships disappear in the Bermuda Triangle. I saw the Prince of Egypt sink. I witnessed the accident of the Pride of Paris in Cape Town Harbor.
You were in all those places?
Of course.
At once.
And that's not all. I have seen tsunamis 40 meters high and octopuses with 16 tentacles.
I thought octopuses
They're
only
not
had
an
8
octopus,
tentacles.
then.
Yeah,
Quite, my boy.
that's the
quite.
whole point.
I have seen things a common landlubber, no offense, my boy, cannot even
I mean, a
begin to
squid has
imagine.
10, so,
Octopuses
like-
with
Yeah.
twice the normal number of tentacles. What do you say to that?
Well, that's
you need a new
quite
name for it.
incredible.
Yeah, it's not an octopus anyway.
You know any more stories?
Of course, my logs are full of them. Take the story of Nantucket Island, for
Oh
instance.
my
I
god,
was
he
stranded
just
there for a
keeps
number of
going.
years.
He's
Would you
like
like
my
to hear it?
Is it a
grandfather.
long story?
Like I said, I
Oh,
spent a number
aw.
of years there.
Some other time, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Monsieur le
that's it. We're
Capitaine.
good.
You've been a great help.
You're welcome, my boy.
I'm wondering if we can talk
Monsieur
to
le
him.
Capitaine,
What can I do for you?
Concerning our last conversation.
I've got a few more questions concerning
I
our
didn't
last
actually ask him
conversation.
about the castle this
All
time.
right.
That's true.
Ask me anything you like, my boy.
Okay.
Pierre says you're from Carmore, like he is. Is that true?
Yes, that's right. I grew up here. As a youngster, I wanted to be a fisherman and used to work on my father's trawler. Later, I went to naval college to
Okay,
become
yep,
I have
yep, we know, but,
Tell me
Okay,
more
I've
about
got a. Oh yeah, I guess.
Tell me more about Pierre.
I meet him almost every day. He doesn't have much to do these days. Not since the fishing industry went down the drain.
So he's a fisherman, is he?
He used to have 3 trawlers and 5
Really?
employees.
Wouldn't have guessed.
But nobody wants French fish anymore these days. They're too expensive. Now he spends his days sitting at the jetty, catching a few fish for himself and his friends to eat. They meet round at his place practically every evening and talk about old times, when they used to go out on their trawlers every day.
Doesn't have anything better to do.
Jeez.
How
Wow.
long does he sit there fishing?
God.
Until I come back with my last load of passengers. Since he's had that fishing rod, he sometimes sits there even longer. If I have time, we go over to Francois's place when I'm finished for the day.
Doesn't have anything better
Oh my
to do.
god.
Doesn't he have anything better to do?
No, not much.
Okay, he's not too
None of the
offended.
villagers here has much to
Yeah.
do, since business is so bad nowadays. Pierre has a small farm which supplies him with all he needs. A few years back, he built himself a small stable next to his house, where he keeps a few animals. His life is rather boring, really. That's why he's always pleased when I tell him a few stories.
Okay.
Thank you, Monsieur le Capitaine.
You're welcome.
Okay, I think I
Monsieur le
need to.
Capitaine.
What can
I think I need to get him to get to that point again. About the castle. Good.
Pierre said,
Yeah, later,
Oh,
I pressed it one too many times.
Yeah, I have.
sounds exciting.
Yeah, but all.
Okay.
and now you only captain the ferry.
Your memoir?
Oh,
Re-
whoops.
You were of
I thought,
quite.
well,
Okay, there we go. What do you know about the
what
castle?
do you know about the castle of Carmore?
The castle. The castle is shrouded in greater
Okay, we
mystery
got there.
than the darkest secrets I have ever experienced.
I find it
or
funny
heard.
how you have to
That's
like
saying
talk to
something.
him about
Precisely, my boy.
His
After all,
life.
I have
octopuses,
seen and heard
octopuses in
more
18th
than you
century
could ever
or
dream
whatever.
of, but none of
Yeah.
it
Or
is as
16
mysterious
to
as
Yeah.
the story of the
get to the
castle of
castle.
Carmore and its evil owner.
You need to name it something other than octopus. Tell me more about the
Tell me
castle.
more about the castle.
Tell me more about-
Tell me more. Like, does
Does
he have a
car?
Tell me more about the castle.
The castle of Carmore was once the home of a good and righteous lord. Around 1000 AD, the Druids came there. You've heard of the Druids, I take it?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Quite a lot, in fact.
Obviously, I know about the
Go on.
Druids.
Where did these druids come from?
They were the last of the Druids from Britain.
Really?
Yes, really, my boy.
Do you know why they came to the castle?
They entrusted the Lord and his family with the safekeeping of something of great value to them.
What was it?
Nobody
Okay.
ever found
An
out,
amulet,
my boy.
we know.
All right, what happened then?
The item remained in the family's possession for generations. But then the castle
Okay.
went to a descendant of the family who was not good and righteous, but cruel and mean. The evil lord of Carmore.
Was that what he was called?
That's what he has been
The
called
evil
for
lord.
centuries. He was a tyrant and a murderer. He
Okay.
enjoyed killing and held satanic ceremonies at the castle. Villagers would disappear from Carmore
Okay.
and never be
And be
seen
eaten.
again. They say he was executed during the Inquisition.
They say he could still be alive.
Say.
What do you mean, they say? Was he or wasn't he?
No. I know the true story. The castle was destroyed before the Inquisition ever began.
But how?
The truth was told in a very old Breton legend.
And?
One day, a salt seller by the name of Gergen came to the castle of Carmore and asked the evil lord for a drink of water. But the lord set his dogs on the man.
Go on.
Out of revenge for the lord's cruelty, Gergen hurled a handful of salt at the castle, which tumbled down immediately, burying the lord beneath it.
But why?
It was an ancient druid curse.
What?
Wait. The salt.
So-
Okay, so wait, maybe the salt seller was a druid.
Yeah. Yeah, does he have The salt cellar had knowledge of druid custom.
I guess.
guess.
Yeah,
The
do
salt
that one.
cellar had knowledge of druid customs.
Well, he certainly knew how to use the magic that druids employed to deal with their enemies.
How can salt destroy a whole castle? Yeah.
Yeah.
How can salt destroy a whole castle?
Through the magic of the druids.
Oh, of course.
Salt is a destructive
Naturally.
element. It corrodes,
Of
it
course.
decomposes, it parches. It can make people die of thirst.
How do you know all this? Or
Curiouser and curiouser. Yeah, say how do you know?
How do you know all this?
the
From
magic of the
age-old
druids?
stories that people tell around here,
I thought I was gonna
children
say
heard
that.
them from their parents, who in turn had been told them by their own parents. They were handed down through the generations. Sometimes, people even come here from town, people like you, asking about the old stories. Writers, researchers, all sorts. We even had a real aristocrat here from England once. He was very interested in the castle.
Right. Interesting, interesting. Okay. And who was this man?
Who is this man?
What
Know
did he
his
want?
name?
Yeah.
Do you know his
Either
name?
one.
No, I've forgotten. It was quite a while ago.
You seem to remember a lot of things,
Wow.
but not
Man,
that.
fancy aristocrat comes here and is interested in this shit, and you're like, nah, I'm gonna forget his name. Screw that.
It's not
Not
interesting to the
important.
story.
What did the man want?
He said he'd lost something out at the ruin. A
Oh.
necklace, a family heirloom. It seems to have been very important to him. The 5 of them spent days searching the ruins.
5?
Yes, there were 5 of them.
Oh.
They rented rooms above the bistro. 5 bigwigs in smart suits. One
Right,
even had a
okay.
uniform on.
Did they find the necklace?
Oh,
No, I don't think so.
That's important.
They left after a couple of days.
Interesting.
one of them had a uniform on.
Yeah. They were
Maybe
all
it's
big wigs.
Lowry.
Maybe. Lowry
Oh,
doesn't wear a
through-
uniform. He
yeah.
wears like whatever that's
Yeah,
not
I
him.
know.
I don't think that's standard copper
So the
uniform.
evil lord died.
What, bright purple isn't
Yes.
standard?
He's buried in the mausoleum
It
in the
should
castle
be.
cemetery.
Wow. Okay.
Buried at the cemetery. Got it.
Thank you,
Thank
Monsieur
you.
Capitaine. You've been
That
a
was-
great help.
You're welcome, my boy.
You have been insanely helpful. I'm going to say.
Info dump 2.
Wow, yeah. Damn. That was a lot. Like,
So there's a cemetery that he mentioned.
yeah, it was a cemetery.
don't
Maybe
know
we
if-
can go there now.
Maybe.
There
Question
no
mark?
access a different area within the. Oh, yes we can. Hey, I can go this way now.
Let's go.
Let's go. Look at him run.
You can do it.
It's slow-mo down. Go down this way.
Looks like it, yeah.
And it's locked.
Oh, damn
Well-
it. Well, you want to climb over it?
Check under the cross, maybe.
Oh! The cross made him disappear. Amazing. Oh, that was
An iron gate. It's locked.
Need to
Well, rude. Unlock it, sir.
burn
Burn it.
it. Yeah.
Burn it to the ground.
Burn it. Don't tell me this works.
I doubt it.
That
will.
doesn't work.
Okay, alright, fair enough.
Maybe.
There might be a key in the other place, just because
Oh, true.
stuff might have changed.
Because game.
Yeah. If stuff becomes accessible, and then we can do more things there.
Oh, you said the right thing in this conversation.
Ah,
He appears.
yeah, maybe. But I think that must be the
Unless-
cemetery in there.
Unless you go back to the captain and
Wait.
be like, the cemetery's locked.
Wait, I have a really stupid idea. It probably won't work. But I'm gonna try it on the door. You know, in like certain movies and TV
I
where
think,
you
yeah, I think, I think,
are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I think I know where you're going with
Okay.
this. Yeah.
No. No! I thought it was stupid. Oh boy. This is too good.
Finally, the case file comes in use.
For opening a gate in like north.
It's not even that kind
northwest-
of lock.
No,
It literally
has a
isn't even that kind
keyhole.
of-
It's just so cool. Oh. Just
my
use the case file.
God.
Ah.
Right.
Just use your brain.
We didn't read the
File.
case file. We just used it to, you know, break into a cemetery.
Yeah.
Same thing.
You know, I have this kind of like theory that it's like you don't have an actual metal file to like file off the lock, so you use that kind of file to open the lock, and it's like, oh
But, like,
god.
If this was like a Monkey Island game, I would say yes. But like,
yeah.
this entire game has been very serious. Like we literally knocked out a homeless man to steal his money in this game. Like what?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
We're horrible people in this game. Oh,
you saw that guy, right? He was
I did, yeah.
chilling. I've got
Creepy
left
little bugger.
I got right and a left. Where should we go?
Go
Right.
right. Yeah.
Go this way. I saved before we got in, so if anything happens, we'll be alright.
I don't think there's much.
Oh,
Oh.
nope. Got one. Let's go.
A gravestone. Pretty weather beaten. That won't. I'd rather think about it again.
Okay. Alright. Gonna check all the graves.
Oh.
Another one.
There's a hollow at the top.
Oh.
Okay, so something goes in it.
Bottle there.
Of course. It
Well,
can't work
I'm
like that.
I'm assuming it's something we're going to find in the area.
Oh no, no! I'll just use the gremlins.
A gravestone. There's a hollow at the top.
Okay, they've all got one.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Maybe it'll be like the right one when you put the thing in it unlocks something.
Right. Yeah, there's another one. Gonna be all the same.
A gravestone.
Yeah.
There's a hollow at the top.
Oh. Round. Where did that guy
It
go?
should have been. I was gonna say that this would have been the direction the guy went.
Gravestone.
So, yeah, go.
That one looks slightly different.
No.
There's
they're
a
all gonna be the same,
gravestone.
I think.
Another one there. I'm just gonna check all of
Yeah.
them. If I can look at them all.
There's a hollow at the
That one's not one.
Yeah, we go. Can you go down? Or is that?
Yeah, it's edge. Can't go
Oh.
that way. Okay.
So the man
He's just
just
disappeared.
then.
Yeah. Or he went off screen here. I totally will leave it up to the game to decide whether or not that's possible.
Oh
right
no, this
there.
would maybe be the direction.
Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah, because there's the door there.
Because he went behind the building, which then
Yeah,
he could
come
come
Graves.
this way. But
There's a hollow at the.
Oh. Well, now I can't go this way.
oh, okay.
So.
Oh, I just realized there's an owl in the tree.
Oh my god, there is. Yeah, let's go up to the owl. Oh my god. Okay, he's.
You can't, but I was like,
I
what is
wish.
moving? It's an owl.
Okay, we can go this way. So the guy just fucked off.
I think we. Yeah.
We can go down this way. Wow.
Oh.
Sandcastle castle.
The door's walled up.
Do I need salt?
Maybe.
Is that how we get in? Is we need salt? I feel like that would be a thing that we do.
A mausoleum.
Okay. Mausoleum, but we can't do anything.
Okay, so
Oh,
we've
now I
got a
can go
bunch
this way.
of.
Hold on. Okay, that just goes
Oh,
right
okay,
back
that
there.
puts it back there. So we've got a bunch of headstones that've got divots in them.
Yeah.
And I don't think we could get into
Yeah,
there
no.
yet.
Yeah. We'll
And I
probably
don't think
get
we could
there.
go anywhere else.
Mhm. We'll talk to Capitaine, I feel.
Yeah.
Is this a play place castle? You need to be 11 or younger to enter. It does kind of look like a freaking inflatable castle.
It did look like that, yeah.
Just recolored to be like gray. Go anywhere else? There.
Looks like this used to be a tower, but
Yep.
it's collapsed.
Who would have thought a
Okay,
tower and a castle?
Yeah. Multiple towers as well. One here, one here, one here.
Well, now, if you actually look at the layout of that castle, it looks like the mausoleum.
Well, maybe we do need
Because the
salt to fuck 'em
mausoleum,
up.
the mausoleum had
Excuse me,
a
Pierre.
tower in
Yes?
each corner.
Now what?
So I'm betting if we can get into that mausoleum, that's where the amulet is.
I'd like to ask you something about Capitaine Deneuve.
Have you spoken to him?
Yes, I have. And you were right. He's a very strange man.
Is it?
Can you believe everything he says?
Can you really believe everything he says?
Well, I'm not sure, quite honestly. He's a sailor, and they're always full of stories. 50 years at sea are a long time. Enough time to experience a great deal. And for a lot of things to become a bit muddled up in one's mind.
He certainly seems to say some strange things.
I don't think all his stories are true, but there's a core of truth in many of them. You'll have to make up your own mind which of his stories to believe.
See a friend of yours speak to you about the castle?
Talk about the
I'd
castle.
like to speak to you about the castle of Carmore.
I've told you all I know about it.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
You heard of the
Have
Lord?
you ever heard of the Lord of the Castle of Carmore?
Yes, of course. My parents used to tell me.
Okay,
that the
we know.
I have to go. Good
I'll
luck with
just
your fishing.
reset him.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Pierre.
Yes? Now what? Have you spoken?
Yes,
Well, 50.
he certainly.
I don't. You'll have to.
Is he a friend of yours, probably?
Is he a friend of yours?
Or
Friend?
why does he do the ferries as well?
I've seen him almost every day for a number of years. He captains the ferry, I do my fishing. When he's finished for the day, we sometimes go over to the bistro for a glass of pastis. Yes, now I come to think of it, I suppose we are friends.
And you get on well with each other? I should think it's pretty difficult being friends with a man like him.
Oh, we get on rather well, really. We don't talk much, you know. If anything, he does the talking, spins his yarns. The only thing about him that sometimes drives me crazy is his damned cat.
The captain has a cat.
That's a
Yes.
cat?
He lets her out here on the
Interesting.
jetty in the morning and takes her back in at night. And the damned beast spends all day slinking around here.
You don't like cats?
I hate cats.
Oh,
They steal the
I
fish
hate
from my
you.
bucket or get tangled up in my fishing line. The nervous creature has often knocked my bucket.
Immediate hatred to
buddy.
this.
I've told him
He doesn't
hundreds
like
of
cats.
times to take the animal on the ferry with him, but he just won't do it.
Okay, so there's a cat. Maybe the cat can get salt for me. Oh god. There's gotta be like some weird parallel.
Thank you for your assistance. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else because he doesn't have anything about the cat.
Yeah, I'll
Does he only
just-
captain a small...
He used to command a large merchant ship, but then he was dismissed. I think it was because he drank.
Ooh.
He missed Cape Town Harbour in the fog.
That could have happened to anyone. Drink or no drink.
Yes, but it so happens that with him, it was drink. He was actually seeing double. In the fog, he saw the shadowy outlines of two bays and ordered his helmsman to set course for the one on the right.
And that was the wrong one?
Exactly. There was no right-hand bay. The port had one bay, not two. But you'd better keep that to yourself. He gets pretty embarrassed if anyone mentions it.
I understand.
I will use this information against him. Have fun with
know.
your
Have to go.
fishing.
Thank you.
I am now. There's a cat. Where did it go? Come here, kitty. Alright.
Monsieur le Capitaine,
What can I do for you?
got a few...
Yeah, I guess there's nothing else then.
Yeah.
No,
What?
no
The cat is in play though. I feel.
Alright. So probably have to get a fish at some point.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Alright.
I still love that you were like, this probably isn't gonna work. Uses file on door and it opens.
I just, you know, I had a feeling because I was thinking, oh, it's a silly concept, right? But again, it's
Yeah.
a serious game. I wasn't expecting it to work. It works. But why did, like, rubbing the bottle to clean the bottles and then waiting 20
Yeah.
minutes be a thing either? It's like, oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. We'll just try it, right? Oh, God.
I take it these drums contain fuel.
I think so. Oh! I vanished again. Oh, 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 cat.
Oh,
Cat. What? Wow. Where did it go?
it
Oh my
just
god.
disappeared.
It's just behind the boxes, I guess. Can I, like, grab it with the gloves or something?
Well, yeah, well, grabbing it with gloves probably wouldn't do anything.
I guess
Well,
I could-
If
I mean, I
move
guess you
too-
could try.
If I
Oh,
move too quickly, I'll scare the cat away.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, the
Okay.
game is telling me about it. All right. I'll stand over here. Stand right here, because I think he comes back around. If that's the case. I could put it. No, I'm not gonna put it in a plastic bag. That's no. I'll just gonna use this. Whatever this is. This
The
is
green scarf. It's Janet.
All right. We'll try the scarf.
Janet
Try
didn't
the
want a
gloves.
scarf anyway, right?
She didn't want it. It can be a cat scarf now. Oh, I haven't told you my kleptomaniac of a cat that I have. So you know the two kittens?
Is it Brent's cat?
No, it's my cat. It's my cat.
Because
I know, it would make it appropriate, but so she has this habit of bringing me clothes. You know how cats like to bring you gifts of dead animals? Technically,
yeah.
Oh god. I missed it, probably. Here.
Well, maybe you can nab it over that little tray or whatever when it walks by.
She brings me, so the first thing was a scarf. It was like a fluffy, multicolored scarf. I was like, okay, what is this? And then I didn't think much of it. I was like, this is a bit strange, right? And the next thing she brought in was a like bright pink and orange fluffy hat with a bubble on top. And she was so proud of it. She was like,
yeah.
Oh my god, like I brought this, Mom, look at me. And so I didn't throw that one away. I threw the scarf away because it was pretty gross. I cleaned that one. That one stayed in the house. Then it was what looked like half of a sleeve. Like someone was knitting a sleeve and she just brought the sleeve to me because she could. Again, also all of the items have been like wool or cashmere or something like that.
If I move too
Oh, I got
quickly,
it! I got it!
scare the cat away.
Oh my god!
Okay. Oh, okay.
Ow, I have cat.
Okay. What do we do with the cat?
Captain Deneuve's cat, a rather stubborn beast, and on top of that, it has fleas as well.
No! Don't say anything bad about the cat, where I'll hurt you.
What do we do?
What are we doing?
We heard that there was a cat, so we
acquired.
decided to capture the cat, and now we're like, wait, what do we do with the cat? The cat has no purpose yet.
Yeah. Oh, hey Raven, how you doing? Oh, God, no, we've been going for like 4 hours at this point. This is a normal time at this. I mean, we could save here and call it for another time if you're down.
Yeah, that's up to you really, because it's later for you.
Yeah,
so.
I might call it here because it is getting late. Because this has been fucking amazing as an experience. Like, this game's wild. Like, my god, from the opening cinematic to us drugging a hobo for his change so we could call a museum to find out that.
Sorry, let's clarify that. We were drugging a hobo outside of the museum to steal his change to call said museum to get inside.
Yep. Yeah.
To talk to the professor's daughter to look at a bone for us.
Yeah. You know, normal things, right? Yeah, stuff a detective police inspector would do, right?
Yeah.
Which is us, but we know that we're very strange, a kleptomaniac, a bit of a dick, bit of a weirdo, and nobody in the office likes us. We say pizza wrong, we call it pizza. Who the fuck says that? And we've uncovering these murders that some ancient druid cult is doing a sacrifice to perform the final ritual.
Yeah.
And we also have a cat that we've got.
We now have a cat for no reason. No apparent reason.
Oh my god,
Good
this
times.
game.
Fantastic.
Fascinating game.
Great.
Yeah. Gondoliers. Yes. I don't think anyone. Gondoliers exist, but pizza does not. I'm just saying. Oh god. But yeah, it has been 4 hours. It hasn't felt like 4 hours because obviously Faye's been here and it's been a fucking blast to play these games with Faye because Faye's a genius. Because you got a couple of the things before I did when it comes to like moon logic and thinking about this.
That's true, actually, because I totally called drugging the
drugging the
homeless
hobo,
man
but like
before we actually
we
figured
did
it out.
Yeah, you were like, but then you were like, we went back on it. You were like, no, that's too harsh of this game. We wouldn't be doing that.
This is too much. This is supposed to be a kid's game, but nope. Sure enough, we were giving alcohol to a homeless man to steal his money.
Yeah. So hopefully I can snag Faye whenever she's free again, and we can pick this back up. I feel like I need the moral support. I don't think I can do it on my own. So yeah, we'll work out another time. But yeah, I am hopefully back to streaming at this point, or at least trying to most of the days of the week, not weekends, but
Fair.
most weekdays. So yeah, you can catch me roughly at 8 p.m. GMT on. I'm not gonna commit times to my schedule down below. Like, there's no way I'm gonna keep them. So I'm just gonna say rough times is when I'm gonna start, around 8 or 9 my time. But yeah, thank you, Faye. This has been an experience. I think you chose
fantastic.
well.
Always choose based on the box art.
I
Always.
think that's what we should do from now on. If we ever do this again, just pick based on. I feel like that we haven't even scratched the surface of this game as well. We're already like halfway or less than halfway through. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. And wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having a great day. Stay safe.